Okay, so Jesus walks up to the pool of Bethesda, this miraculous place where people are healed because an angel once a day would stir the water, and if you were the one in the pool, you would get healed. And there's a man that for 36 years had been sitting there waiting to be healed, but because his infirmity kept him on his mat, he had a bed that he laid on, but nobody ever helped him into the pool. And every time he tried to get in, someone else would get in before him. And Jesus comes along and says, you take your bed and walk, you're healed. You ain't gotta wait to get in no pool, you're healed. When Jesus learned how long he had been there, he healed him. Now I want you to imagine, let's use some sanctified imagination. I want you to imagine that this man starts walking around into the city telling people that he met Jesus. I met Jesus and Jesus changed my life. Jesus set me free. He delivered me. He made me a new person. But he never mentioned the 38 years that he spent in agony before he met Jesus. Often, for some reason, in our climate, in our spiritual climate, in the church universal, there is this tendency that we have to not tell our story. And I'm not talking about scratching the surface, like me telling you guys that I used to be a gang member. What did I do as a gang member? What kind of bad decisions did I make before I met Jesus and he literally renewed my mind and changed my heart so that I made different decisions? We have to be willing as Christians to tell people specifically who we were before we met him. Otherwise, the power of our testimony is completely removed. But if I came to you and said, for 16 years of my life, I couldn't talk, and then all of a sudden I was in church and somebody prayed for me and I started talking, you would be like, whoa, excuse me? Now, where did this happen? This was at a church? Now, I kind of don't believe you, but I want to hear more about your story. Your story is powerful. And you may not think you have one, but before you became a Christian, before you started to pursue God the way that you do now, you were pursuing other things. And when you tell people what those things were, but then tell them that God changed your heart and your mind, he changed your desires and your will, then your testimony has power. I will see you guys tomorrow for John chapter 6. Peace out.